Why is this impossible?
That's his dick. That's
Am I just trash?
Just coming on his own face.
Lonely.
I don't know. I'll give it a shot if you give up, but I think you're doing.
I think Pigma is a way better boss than the Tiki Brothers.
I have to agree. That was an easy fight, actually. Even though I did bad at that one as well.
This is kind of reminds me of like a boss that would be in Donkey Kong Country.
Or like DK64 even.
Yeah. So, I know nothing in this game is justified. Nothing makes sense. There's no context.
Yeah, this pig has glasses.
But
how are you gonna?
That's the part I'm bothered by.
What is going on with the like? Why does this pig exist?
He's like a half cow, half pig, half.
Well, I see what he is,
Chinese
but
man.
why?
Well, I would assume to torture things. This is a very. What's the function of these machines? They're very dangerous.
I don't know. Yeah, he's a very like Tim Burton-y kind of character.
This one mostly zaps whatever's under it. I believe this is like a manhunt boss.
Wait,
this a
you
boss
know,
in Manhunt?
I was thinking of something when this guy first emerged, and it was Manhunt.
Or Hitman 2. Does that one have a pig man?
Oh.
That one has like a big.
Oh, you fucking kidding me? Oh, yes. Fuck
Dead.
You. Fuck you. He
Dead.
Oh, shit.
He exploded into like peanut brittle.
That's just how we like him, baby.
Pork brittle.
Took his ass to the fucking
I'd eat it.
clean.
Could you pork rinds? What's pork rinds? I didn't like pork rinds.
Pork rinds are like pork fat that's just like somehow made into a cheesy poof. Yeah, it's bad.
They stunk so bad.
Yeah, dude, I
couldn't stand the smell of them.
I have a close friend
I would smell like that.
that loves pork rinds. Like he brought them to my bachelor party and he opened up a bag. And I thought about not getting married anymore because
we
it
did that level.
smelled so fucking good. I don't want to go back to the Disney's Haunted Mansion.
The Frankenstein level.
Yeah, the Frankenstein's monster.
He invented a monster that was supposed to jerk him off, but it only knew how to jerk himself off.
Yeah.
Just blasting monster loads everywhere.
And now he's trying to kill it because it's a selfish lover and it won't crank him off.
What is that? Pangea 90210.
Hey, that's okay.
That's a new
That's
level.
All right. There's gonna be some Jurassic Park references. There's gonna be actually no, that's way too like modern for when this game came out.
No, it's not.
That's what it's gonna be a parody of. He's gonna.
Had 1 million years, 2 white tigers, and we're at Siegfried and Roy.
See, he's making like no one.
None of those words
Like,
are in the
okay.
Bible.
No. Siegfried and Roy are in the Bible. I'm pretty sure.
Oh right.
They-
Siegfried kills Roy because God tells him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Siegfried has a
beats him with
better
a rock.
I think
compost pile.
God's
They-
like, why'd you do that? Why'd you give
They
him
were
the
hanging out in Sodom and
just
Gomorrah
crush.
doing their tiger show, and then God told the tiger to bite Roy in the neck because they were gay. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that was somewhere in Ruth.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, there's a part of the Bible
Which part?
where God tells bears to eat children because they're like bullying an old man.
There's 4 in the
that's
Bible?
Old Testament.
Yeah, so like there is a precedent for God having animals do his violent bidding.
Do you have a favorite passage from the Bible?
Yes, I do. Do you?
I do.
Okay, let's hear yours.
But okay, you have to separate the books though, because there's Old Testament God and there's New Testament God.
Well, okay.
It's Yami, Yugi, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Right?
Yeah,
It's
the
the
Yami,
exact same
the
thing.
Yugi, and the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, and the
You know,
Holy Spirit, yeah.
Yeah, Old Testament Dad is way different than
He would
than-
not make the calls
than
young
step-
little Yugi would.
Yeah.
Who is New Testament God.
Yeah. So like that step God.
Old God was making fucking ancient Egyptian calls, like eat that fucking
Yeah.
guy with bears, eat that guy with bears.
Eat him with bears. No, it was eat those kids with bears.
Yeah.
It wasn't just eat a guy with
Eat
bears.
those kids with bears.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's so which God is the step God? Because normally,
What are you doing?
normally,
step God?
yeah.
I'm stuck in a shampoo bottle. Step God. These are squirrels.
Yeah.
Why
Why are they squirrels?
I couldn't think of anything bigger to get stuck in.
I was gonna
that
say, like-
wasn't like a washing machine.
I was gonna say like
trope.
a god, like a deity that's stuck in like a black hole, like halfway in something cosmic, and then just
Help step God, I've
What?
appeared on a piece of toast.
Yeah. But like the stepdad is usually the mean one, right? Although no.
It's like a stepmom.
It depends on if they're the father who
See,
stepped up.
yes,
Or not.
I think that New Testament God is the God that stepped up. And Old Testament God is like the
God
the-
that wouldn't let you
the
have
drunk,
soda with dinner.
Yeah, he's like the drunk, abusive dad that like, if you eat like an apple past 5 p.m., he's like, "That's lunch food," and then he punches a hole in the sidewalk.
Now you have to
like,
swallow the seeds.
yeah,
You gotta eat the rind.
yeah, just like he just loses, he blows a fucking stack over like weird arbitrary shit.
What's it called? It's not a rind. It's not a cob. It's a core.
A
an apple
core,
core.
yes, yeah.
That-
We're there.
you're
I'm
reminding me.
I'm here now.
I knew someone who had a stepdad where, like, if they left, like, ramen noodles in a bowl and they got, like, old, he would make them eat it as a punishment so they wouldn't do
Oh,
it
that's
again.
abuse.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah,
I
that-
don't remember his name. I just remember what he
keep
looks
your
like. He kind of
secrets.
looked like Mike Judge.
Hey, that's
Like Beavis and Butthead, Mike Judge.
Yeah,
King of the Hill, Mike Judge.
I
King
have
of the
yet
Judge.
to meet Mike Jury and Mike Executioner. Fuck!
Yeah,
Thank you for
I
laughing at that, like, 2-point joke.
one of my friend's dads when I was a kid, he was bizarre about food. Like he had
What,
weird.
was he like Mike Rowe, Bizarre Food? Or wait, that's not bad
Mike-
joke. Never mind. We're done. We're done.
Oh,
I'm done
okay.
making
Yeah,
jokes for the rest
That
of
was
the
also
series.
your 2 weeks' notice. There was just a joke on it as well.
Yeah.
That was a double.
But he would get like enraged if you ate apples like past 4 p.m. because that was their early in the day food.
Was he God? Because
Yeah,
God
maybe.
hated people eating apples too.
Yeah,
We're talking about abusive God, and like
we
these
are.
guys,
Yeah.
he's,
Okay.
he's
Yeah. All right.
showing some God-like tendencies.
I want to see his birth certificate.
Yeah, I want to see if he's from Kenya or not.
Yeah. So Jesus
Ah!
is Jesus is step bro.
Jesus is from
New
Kenya.
New Testament God is step God.
Doesn't this look like you'd be able to climb it possibly?
Yeah, that's a ladder. That. This level looks awful.
This level do be looking pretty shitty.
I like that you collect little drummy sticks.
It
Though.
reminds
That's
me of Tall Holm. Super Mario 64.
The only video game ever made.
I mean,
What if we were playing that? The
I'd
thing
be a lot
The
happier.
thing about Gex is the levels are such a drag to get through. Like you have to go back and back and back in Super Mario 64 to these
Oh, you
levels,
fucker!
But
you
it's
like
fun.
to. You think-
want to.
Yeah, you want to.
It's pleasant.
And here you think like, oh my God, I need another remote. I got to go back to the Elmer Fudd level. Come on, please no.
all right. This.
How do I kill this fucking pterodactyl?
This pterodactyl is the worst enemy I've ever seen in any game. He's
see
so
why you're not
awful.
better.
Oh,
Fuck
you killed
you,
him.
you fucking motherfucker!
He's dead.
Oh god.
You killed him dead. Wait, go back. There's a bit. It's written on the wall.
I
Was it?
Please,
It'll be
I want
written on
to
the
see
wall
the bit.
again, I bet.
If I fucking fall, I'm
Oh.
gonna be so mad just to read a stupid bit.
And
we
we'll
will
be
be
back.
back. We
Yeah,
will be
sure.
back.
We're playing this for the bits.
I'll make sure
You're not wrong, but I also
we
would
have
like
more
to
remotes to do.
keep my sanity.
Okay. Speaking of the bits, I saw the announcement that this is getting remastered. Everyone was commenting like, "Oh, I played this game as a kid. It was so much fun. Oh, I loved it." I was looking through the comments. Not a single person mentioned the bits. It's like they forgot that the bits were even
We
in
didn't
the game.
understand them. None of those people know what they heard, and now they're
Yeah.
gonna have to. Now with their
I-
open ears.
I predict
you will use-
that we were kind of early to the game. There's going to be a lot of people like on TikTok, like a lot of Gen Z people like
What is
saying
this
like,
crap?
yeah, like what is this lizard saying? Like,
What
is-
did we grow up on? Top 10 things we grew up,
up on?
And then
One,
there's just
Gex's racism.
Yeah,
there's a guy just watching on the reel next to it, nodding his head.
Yeah.
just
There's
eating
a stitch.
eating chips and nodding, and then there's
Duet.
a person. There's a third camera on there.
And they're playing guitar behind it.
Yeah.
Adding a musical melody.
Yeah, and then
to
there's a fourth person
someone's
that's
screaming.
dancing.
They're just cracking up on their bed. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
just
that
someone hitting
one-
the gritty.
And that one has 4 million views, and the other one's all at like 10.
Yeah.
And it only has that because her tits are just jiggling around.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
get that?
Then there's a fifth camera, and it's just like a woman just heaving her tits and just like slowly breaking like a card table.
And there's a 7th
With
camera, and
them.
it's a guy trying to call 911, but his hands are wet, and you know how your phone just freaks out when your
Yeah.
hands are wet? It's opening apps, and it's got him going on live.
You
It's
could-
him trying to call the police.
You could see
but-
someone like seizing on the carpet in the
Yeah.
background, and he's trying to call the police.
But his hands are too bloody.
And the audio is blown out on all of these videos, and it's happening at
And
the
then
same
the 8th one is a
time.
kid.
Yeah.
Eating eating like a Cheetos bag slowly.
Yeah.
It says assault the lava island. What the fuck does that even mean?
You're on the lava
We are
island.
the lava island currently.
So how do I assault it then? Just
gotta
kill
get to-
these sentient eggs?
You gotta
Like,
get to the top.
Dominate and conquer.
I've been trying to get to the fucking top. And it's
Command
just
and
like
conquer.
ass.
There are so many goodies.
What does that say?
I know one of the
This is
remotes
the club.
is like go to the top of the volcano. So for sure you'd find it there.
Yeah,
if you
just
did.
go to the top of the volcano.
Good little crazy.
Oh boy.
It's just a song.
He should have married his cousin after saying that to really make that reference. To really,
Oh,
really
you got
drive that
another
one
scandal?
home. Jerry Lee Lewis? He married his cousin.
Oh, that's
And then he
right.
killed like
You
2 of his
told me that
wives.
I thought that was Phil Spector.
Phil
There's a lot
Spector
of
killed
cousins.
people. He didn't
He
marry
turns
his
people
cousin.
into specters.
He did. No, Jerry Lee Lewis, all he did was possibly murder 2 of his wives and then marry his cousin.
I mean, who,
Oh.
who among us?
Yeah.
After some research, and we've talked about it privately, but I do want to validate myself, and there was a George Michael scam.
There was?
Yeah, so
Okay.
he was caught in a restroom with an undercover cop trying to do solicit a sex act.
Oh, he was doing some Minnesota politics?
Yeah. And that's all
Wait,
it was. You know,
so
he didn't do anything terrible.
was
but
the
he just
underco-
tried to get his D wet.
What was the officer doing in there?
I don't know.
Was he, like-
the story is so? I couldn't get the details straight. Maybe you can. if
I
you
bet
look
the
it up, but I
officer,
couldn't.
like, he was trying to have a sexual encounter, and then he realized it was George Michael, and he was like, I actually could get a bigger payday if I say I was
Yeah.
undercover right now.
Maybe.
You're under arrest for
Or
being
he was
rich.
probably an undercover, like pretending to be a streetwalker, and then you pull out the cuffs and you're like, you're cuffed for free.
Now you'll never walk
Now
the
you're
streets
in
again.
prison.
Yeah.
I want to cuff someone.
Now you're a
and
jail
say, Now
walker."
you're in
Yeah.
prison.
This isn't a sex thing. You're in prison now.
To be a cop.
Yeah.
Just
to be
throw
to,
people in the clinker.
to be a cop again, you know?
Yeah. Ever since
to
they took
regain my
dude
youth.
badge of
Yeah.
gun,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to shoot.
Being a cop is wasted on the young. They don't realize what they got until they're no longer a cop.